All right, I'm the flat rate master, and today we're talking about prepping for the holiday season as a flat rate technician. The slow times are coming. You have to get used to it. It's part of this business. Now, we might have some upticks in traffic at the shop before travel times, but for the most part, people getting ready for the holidays are not going to buy a lot. It's going to be pretty slow. Get used to it. Most shops are going to slow down pretty heavily around the holidays. Now, one of the things you should do is when you have a good week, you should sock a bunch of it away. So you've got savings. A lot of old school stuff I'm going to talk about here. Financial security. Put some money away for savings. Put some money away for, emergencies. There's money that you put away that's harder to get to, money that you put away that's easier to get to, so in case of, you got to have that money aside. Sometimes the paycheck ain't going to cover it. You got to have to pull into savings. Now, hopefully, it's not too bad and you don't have to pull into savings. It's just a little tight. But you got to have that cushion. One of the worst things you can do as a flat rate technician is not save. Because when you have a bad week, you might need to dip into it. You're a flat rate technician, so your paycheck does tend to do that sometimes. Now, the holidays are coming up. If you've got kids like I do, well, they kind of want presents. So does the wife. It's old school, but start a Christmas fund. Start in January. Put $10 here, $10 there, just little bits over the course of a year, and you got enough money to pay for Christmas. So it takes a little effort, but put some money aside so you've got money to buy your kids that new bike or, that new Nintendo Switch or whatever they want, and you're not sitting there going, well, I don't know how to pay for it because I didn't do anything all year. Put money aside. Start that kid's Christmas fund so you can buy your wife and kids and everything else. Now, if you don't celebrate Christmas, well, you don't have to worry about it, but you still got to worry about the slow times. So make sure you save. Now, another thing you can do, and again, all this stuff requires a little bit of effort on your part. Towards the end of the year, ratchet down your spending on the tool trucks. Get your payments lower so they're not quite as hard when you're not making as much money. Now, big purchases like toolboxes, scan tools, stuff like that, yeah, it's a fixed payment. You can't do much about it. But the revolving account on the truck, if you only owe him $200 as opposed to $800, it's a lot easier to pay $20 a week than $80 a week. So ratchet down your spending as you get closer to the end of the year. That way, when your paychecks kind of suck, paying those tool truck bills aren't so much of a burden. It's just $20 here, $20 there, instead of $80, $100, etc., etc. So ratchet down your tool bills. Not hard, just don't buy stuff. I know that's hard, but it's not hard. Now, last thing I want to talk about is you got to have some emergency money. You got to have some money set aside just in case. Because you're like everybody else. Occasionally stuff breaks. The holidays, your car might break. Your truck might break. You might need to buy $800 worth of parts. Now, your labor's free, or your HVAC system on your house goes out, etc., etc. So put some money aside that's easily obtainable in case of emergencies. I can't stress enough, if you're a flat rate technician, really in general, if you're a technician, save money. Regardless, you should have a savings account and have savings. So in case of, you get hurt, you have that unexpected something happen, put some money aside for emergencies and, retirement, stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I got a little preachy on this one as far as putting money aside, but it's important in these videos to talk about managing your money, because that's one of the things that a lot of technicians really suck at. It's not that they don't make good money, they just don't manage their money well. So that's why I talk about money management so much in my videos. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell notification so you get notified when I put out a new video. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Comments are always appreciated. And as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.